Hello and welcome to episode 14 of Playing for Set Pieces. We are with Lillestrom, we are still top. And today we're in the quarterfinal of the Norwegian Cup, or the Norgesmesterskapet. I know this because I have applied the real names fix that you'll find at Passion for FM. Please do go look it up. You need to apply it after every time it's been updated, because I did use it to start with, but yeah. So obviously it meant it was no longer the Norwegian Cup, it's Norgesmesterskapet. So, we are, of course, away to Molde. Molde are a Premiership team. This is the draw as it was. As I say, Tromsø is still in, Brann is still in, Odd is still in, Start is still in. Yeah, apart from Brine, who are in the Post-Nord Ligaen of Advel, yeah, that one, I would guess, which is below where we are, the first. Everybody else is a Premiership team, so should be interesting to see how we get on. We are, of course, away to Molde, which gives us a slight disadvantage. But on top of that, we got one or two injury issues too. Oh, and suspensions. I forgot to mention that. Just going to do it, if I can, this way. So yeah, Fran Tudor, our right winger, who's also been playing as a right back in the last match, is suspended. Eric Brendan, the right winger who was playing in place of Fran Tudor on right wing, is suspended. Neistad, injured. Solbakken, injured. Krogstad, injured. Castro, injured. So, yeah, we're without a chunk of first-team players there, including our top scorer, Ola Solbakken. So, it's going to be a little bit challenging. If we actually go back and have a quick look at the schedule, obviously, last time you saw us was against Bodo Glimt, where we won 2-0 at home. Since then, we faced off against Fredrikstad, which we won 5-1 at home. And then we're away to Stabæk, and we lost 2-1. It's our first drop points of the season. It's not even, I mean, ignore the friendlies. We haven't drawn a game. We've won everything up until that point where we got hit 2-1. Now, bearing in mind that these guys were also relegated at the same time as us last season. They are, of course, a Premiership quality side, even if they didn't, you know, stay up. Anyway, after that, we managed to bounce back with a 5-0 over Strommen and a 2-0 over Tromsdalen, which, again, I think they were... Oh, no. We'll ignore what I was about to say about them. I thought they were a bigger team than that. Sarnay, we managed 6-0 over, and then after that, we had the fourth round of the Cup against Valerenga, who are also a Premiership side. Now, originally I was going to come back for this. In fact, it is, I call it the Premiership. It is the Elite Syrian, as it is now known, as opposed to the Norwegian Premier, because, like I say, we have the name fix. Yeah, it was a toughie. It was an absolute toughie. We won it on penalties. I mean, it wasn't a bad performance at all, you know. Tudor Salquist played fantastically, as did Kine Mikkelsen. In fact, he got player of the match. Brendan played well. I mean, like I say, up front we struggled a wee bit, but everybody else played quite well. And again, kind of a similar story for them. They just had struggles in midfield and up front. But as I say, it went to penalties, and we managed to win on the penalty shootout. So that was very, very nice. I mean, you could argue we had slightly better of it on the shots, even if not the shots on target, but and obviously we didn't have as good possession. But yeah, it was an interesting game. I'm very happy that we got through, but like I say, today is a much, much bigger challenge against Molde. So after that, we had Nest Sotra at home, beaten 4-0, and then we're away to Mjøndalen, and we beaten 4-2 away, so that wasn't a bad result. In fairness, we went, I think, yeah, we went 2-0 up. Well, no, we went 3-0 up, should I say. And then they came back with 2. And then Samarison, who, of course, has been standing in for Solbakken, managed to score. And he's actually not done too badly, to be fair. He's done quite well. 3 starts and 3 sub-appearances. He's managed 4 goals and 2 assists. So, bearing in mind, striker is not necessarily his number one position. He's put in some good performances, and like I say, he's managed to help us out when we've been short on players. The other person that who has been a good stand-in is Tongnoy, who he's only a young player. He's a little bit upset with the amount of games he's getting because he feels like he should be getting more. And in fairness, is that, you know, he's earned it really. 5 starts, 1 goal, 3 assists, but an average rating of 8.1 is pretty serious. So, like I say, he will be getting games in the meantime, as I say, until Solbakken comes back. But like I say, it's we're a little bit weakened, but we've still managed some decent performances in the league. It's just whether or not we can pull that off against Molde. So I just want to take a quick look at how we're doing on the set pieces. When it comes to corners, we are in 5th place with 3 top teams having scored 5, which is Stabæk and Elverum, respectively. Goals and direct free kicks, there's only 2 teams that managed to score 1, and we are not one of them. However, goals from indirect free kicks, look where we are. 6. We are topping the table by at least 2, so that's very, very promising. In terms of defending, conceded from corners, we've conceded 1. Conceded from direct free kicks, we've conceded none. And from indirect free kicks, we have conceded 2. So we're not doing too badly in that respect. As I say, I'm very happy that our indirect free kicks our indirect free kick game is strong. I have, as I say, made 1 or 2 changes as I had with the corners, which I think has improved our corners as well. But like I say, the indirect free kick goals on 6 is pretty fantastic. Okay, it is time for Lillestrom against Molde in the Norgesmesterskapet Quarter Final. In goal, it's Amada. Back 4 of Kain Mikkelsen, Eggen Rismark, Solquist, Kolberg, Slordal. Left wing, Odermark, Spacken. Central midfield, Sinjen and Tongnøy. As you know, Sinjen normally plays centre half, and outright it's easy. Up front, we got Arger and Samarisson. So hopefully we're going to be strong enough. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Like I say, this is actually a proper challenge for us. It's not the first proper challenge, but it's a proper challenge. We are in the quarter final. We get through this, and we are in the semi. And that wouldn't be a bad way to go for your first season. We should pick up where we left off, or we should, yeah, go on then. Oh, why are you confused? Come on, Eggen Rismark. Don't be like that. Good performance. See, that's what I get for... Oh, you're confused. I don't care. Grab us some goals. Let's just see if we get... Oh, an easy stressed. Well, this doesn't look good, does it? This is what I get for listening to my assistant manager. Alright, time to kick off. Maybe we can fix this in game. Molde in the blue with the white shorts. Lillestrom in the yellow with the black shorts. And as always, we will start on full match. Looks like somebody's got a throw in, and it's Lillestrom. Kain Mikkelsen to take it. Arger, Odermark, Spacken. Ooh, Arger's on the ball. Looking for a cross maybe. And, well, I'm not sure what that was. It was a goal kick though to Molde. Or Molde. I should probably look up how to say that. Horgan coming forward, puts the ball forward, cleared by Solquist, and easy clatters into him. Free kick for Molde. I'm going to go cautious because, you know, Foreign, Ellingson, out wide, Helgeson, forces a corner. I feel like I need to demand more, and I know it's a bit early. Corner for Molde, into the middle, nobody gets on it. That looked like Slordal cleared it. I'm going to go on to the... I always do this. I start with the possession but move on pretty much 99% of the times to the pressing because we seem to get more out of them. Solquist picks up that loose ball. Just going to double check. Yeah, we've got us on the standard. I should actually maybe tackle a bit wider given what they were trying there. Tackle. Defend a bit wider. Throw in Haugesson. Into the middle, cleared by Odermark Spacken. Uh-oh. Svensson. Free kick, Fredriksson. Well, they're definitely keeping on top of us. Rismark clearing that one. Another long ball forward, Rismark clearing it again. In neither situation did we look particularly like we've passed the first half, you know, the halfway line. Oh, there we go. Only as far as Fredriksson mind. Rismark, Sinjen. Eggen Rismark, of course, been fantastic. Tongnøy is a good player. Easy going past his man. Not used to playing out on the wing, but We are a wee bit short on players here, so hopefully he can still put in a good performance. Free kick for Lillestrom. Tongnoi. Into the middle. Sinyan picks it up. Smarrison. Sinyan again. Puts it out wide. Mikkelsen gets past his man. And they forced a corner. Come on, Lillestrom. It's looking a bit better. Smarrison to take it. Short one. Odemark's backhand. Smarrison forces another corner. We're about 6 minutes in. Smarrison to take the corner again. Another short one. Odemark's back and picks up the loose ball. And I don't know if that was slightly miscued by the defender, but Saltquist Tongnoi. It didn't reach its man. Mikkelsen now on a run forward. Tackled by James, and it's a throw in. I'm going to go on the key highlights after this because we're not doing too bad. Mikkelsen to Sinyan. Sinyan into the middle. Slårdal has a go and it's deflected. Tongnoi picks up the loose ball. Back into the middle for Sinyan, but it's Svensson gets on it. And they're on the counter-attack now. And he has a go, but it is a goal kick. Alright, I'm going to go on to key highlights and see how things go. As I say, neither side having had a proper shot on target. Oh, Sinyan. Oh my goodness. It was an indirect free kick. Sinyan gets on the end of it and gets on the end of the rebound. It's his 5th goal of the season, and it is Molde 0, Lillestrom 1 after just under 12 minutes. But that's not bad. So yeah, 3 shots, 2 on target today at 1-0. Not a bad place to be. Plus we are holding on to possession. Oh dear. Sinyan may have suffered an injury. He looks alright. Still on 90%. I think we'll keep him on for now. I'm not seeing any little highlights. 6 with 3 on target. Let's get creative, boys. I'd like a nice little 2-0 at half time. Throw in for Molde. At the Lillestrom end. That fella there getting on the end of the board. Haugen tries it. Oh, side netting from Helgeson. Goal kick. Corner. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Penalty. Christian Eggen-Ridsmark shoved Fredriksson. Well, god damn it. James with the penalty. Oh, poor old Amada. Could not get to it. Lecky James, his 6th goal of the season. It is now 1-1. I said I wanted another goal. That wasn't really what I meant, so. Hui. How's that knackered anybody's game? Well, they've had a few bookings there. Maybe we can annoy them enough to get somebody sent off. But yeah, we are pleased. I'm pleased with how things are going, but like I say. Yeah, grab that 1 goal that will win it for us. Now let's see who's struggling. Yeah, neither Arga nor Smarrison are doing particularly well, so I'm going to suggest that I'm not entirely happy with how you're playing. See if I can fire you up a bit. Unfortunately, it didn't work for Smarrison. Easy. Yeah, poor old Easy. I'll have a look at who's on the bench soon, but because if there is somebody who can play out right, I'd like to put him in the centre because he's superb in the centre, as I consistently go on about. He's fired up. Oh my goodness. Mikkelsen is having a stinker. Sometimes you can't recover from that kind of stinker, but let's fire him up. Eggen-Ridsmark, I know you're already motivated. And I know that that's because you gave away the penalty. But I am not happy with your performance. At least you fired up now. That's good. Other than Smarrison there. Let's have a look at the tactics. Whom have we got on the bench? Well. Borsch Nash is there in terms of a central midfielder, which wasn't what I was looking for. We haven't. I think Bergerson Holt. Yeah, he prefers to play up front. And he is not necessarily the strongest player. We do have an alternative left back, of course, in the form of Hagelskjaer, who actually hasn't done too badly. So I think That's going to be the first move, is take Kyle Mikkelsen off for Hagelscher. I know that I'm not giving him opportunity to improve, but like I say, having a bit of a stinker. So that leaves us with, well, can he play on the right? No. What do you do? Alright, well, it looks like poor old Easy's stuck out there for now. Let's hope he picks his game up. We're going to start the second half. Not going to make any more subs now. Maybe give him 10 minutes. Let's show some passion. There you go. Show some passion, boys. See how we do. Well, Solquist is nervous. That might be because he got booked. We'll get him to ease off tackles at the earliest opportunity. Still 1-1 coming into the 70th minute. Well, gone. 74 minutes. Hagelscher with a free kick. And Molde are on the counter-attack. Easy was the man to tackle him, but this fella's gone all the way, but Amada picks that one up. I'm just going to pause that and have another look. How are we doing? Well, Easy's not picked up. Central midfield's doing all right. Rismark is not doing okay. I feel like I'm going to bring on Sinyan for him. How does Solquist like to play as a cover player? He'll do. We're going to put Sinyan on as a stopper. I wonder if... Oh, hang on. That's why I'm confused. There's 2 Sinyans in the team. I feel bad. I only just realised that. We've got Mansour Sinyan, who, of course, is the young Gambian, who, well, he's not been all that busy. He likes to be a defensive midfielder. And then we have Sheriff Sinyan, who's Norwegian. And he's a much, much better player. So I think what we'll do, I feel like maybe I need to undo Egan Rismark coming off. And we're going to put Sinyan back as the cover defender. And let's see who we can bring on. Yeah, Caningus, I think, is the best option. He doesn't really want to be a box-to-box midfielder, but that's just tough luck, mate, I'm afraid. Well, again, he's not done particularly well in his one sub appearance, so we'll see how he gets on today. Obviously, we're not playing him in his first choice position, which doesn't help. What else? Yeah, Easy we're kind of stuck with. I feel like maybe I ought to bring somebody up front. Oscar Aga I trust to suddenly pop out of nowhere and pick up his game, so I'm going to bring off Samarison. For Moses Abie. And we will go with that. Come on, we have only got 12 minutes to go. Time for us to get creative. Come on, Lillestrom. Throw in for Lillestrom. Schlordau finds Abie. Oh, and he's gone past his man. He's not quick, is he? Cross onto the head of Odemark's Bakken, and it is Lillestrom 2, Molde 1. Oh my goodness. All those things I just said about you, you're amazing, Abie. You just came on. Little stroll up the wing. Not pushing too hard. Lovely low cross. Boom, onto the foot of Odemark's Bakken. Odemark's Bakken, of course, I don't know if I talked about this or not. He plays as a wide playmaker instead of a winger. Oh, Hussein with a free kick from Molde. Oh my goodness. Cleared. Arga now on the ball. Finds Odemark's Bakken. He's got support. Abie, can he score? He can't. Unfortunate. Fredriksson gives away the corner. But yeah, he's... I've forgotten what I was saying. Corner, Tongnoi to take it. Far post. Easy picks up the loose ball. Finds Abie. Abie. I will say it properly. Well, that's a good place to be, isn't it? Alright. Kranix with a goal kick for Molde. Only as far as Tongnoi. Abie finds Caningus. Oh, and he tries to have a go, but it's blocked, and they forced another corner. It's 8.5 minutes. Hagelscher with the corner. Finds Arga. Kaningas has a go from distance, and it's 3-1. Oh, my goodness. That's pretty much... Yeah, anyway, going back to Odermark's Bagan. I started him off first few games playing as a winger, and he was a bit hit and miss. Wasn't great. Since I've been playing him as a wide playmaker, and it's the first time I really have ever played a wide playmaker in Football Manager, he's been stunning. He's been brilliant, so that's worked out quite nicely. Corner kick, Hussein to take it. Cleared as far as Aga. Aga puts it forward for a BA. And he has a go, and it's there. Oh, look at that. I was expecting this to be a lot more of a struggle, and here we are. At 91 minutes, Lillestrom 4, Molde 1. And, yeah, I have to be careful what I say about people. I reckon this young lad loves big games. I've got a feeling, because he has been stunning from the moment he stepped on the pitch, bless him. And I'm pretty sure he will be man of the match. Kick-off for Molde. It's pretty much all over, although there is 4 minutes added time, so another 2.5 minutes to go. But they're struggling to get past Lillestrom. This is what I like to see. Oh, James. It's got some space, but Amada saves that. And it's a corner for Molde. Hussein to take it. And Amada claims it. Look at that. End of the match. Molde 1, Lillestrom 4. Got a few bookings there. 70 shots, 8 on to their 13 and 8 on. We obviously took our chances a lot better than they did. The only one they scored was a penalty. I'm absolutely delighted with that result. Because, like I say, I wasn't sure. Because, you know, Molde are a decent-sized team. And yes, nobody gave us a chance, and you did play magnificently. Where are Molde at the moment in the league? They're third in the Elite Serie and the Norwegian Premier there. So, yeah, that's a pretty solid performance. So we're going to come back for the semi-final draw. Brann, Odds Bowl Club, FG Haugesund, Lillestrom SK will go into the hat for the 2 matches to be drawn. First up, it's Lillestrom. And we're at home to Odds Bowl Club. And then it's Haugesund against Brann. So, other than us, it's all Premiership teams, though obviously we were a Premiership team and we will be again next season. We have a quick look at Odd. Where are they? They are 12th. So, we've just beaten the 4th place team. Let's actually have a look at the league. Good God. There we go. Elite Syrian. Obviously, we just beat the 3rd place team. Looks like Rosenborg and Brann are pretty much dominant up front in terms of league position there. So Molde was sort of some way off the pace, and they're in fact part of this little pack here. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Odd, not necessarily having the best of seasons. A goal difference of -10 is not ideal, so for them at the very least it might actually be quite good for us. But of course Bodo Glimt, who we beat earlier, not having a good season at all. It ain't over yet, there's still games to go and plenty of them, but they'll need to pick their game up if they're going to carry on. However, if you go back to our division, the Obosligaen, or the 1st division, we're still top. We're on 33 points. As I say, we've lost 1 game, we've drawn 0, and we've won 11 games, which is pretty serious. I don't think I've managed that kind of form, not even with Swindon. So, very happy with that. Obviously, the real fun will begin when we get up top, but we're actually in with a shout, I think, of winning this cup. Which, given that I actually won the Pokalen with Esbjerg in their 1st season, that'll be exciting to win the cup in the 1st season with Lillestrom too. Obviously, my plan is, you know, win a bit of silverware, move on. I kind of would like to have at least 1 season with Lillestrom in the Premiership, even if we do win the cup here, because, like I say, it's a bit of a rebuild, but the way we've gone is superb. I mean, the goals we're scoring is just tremendous. I mean, 35 goal difference is just... I mean, it's fabulous. It's just absolutely fabulous. So, and of course, fantastic form. We've got a couple of teams hanging around behind us, still not a million miles off, Fredrikstad and Älesund, but, well, and I guess you would also say Stabæk and Strømgodset. I think they went down last season. Yes, they did. Again, another top football team. So, with that in mind, it is important for us to maintain our winning ways and keep going. But if you enjoyed that, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.